Good morning. How are you today? Well, it's gorgeous in Virginia. It's about 65, and I don't think I need this sweatshirt. Actually, I could go buy a shirt. The I'm sure tomorrow it'll be 20 degrees and freezing. So, what's going on the Hill? Well, we're finally getting around to DeJoy, and there's some tough questioning about what he did and failed to do. And this is a guy that should be gone yesterday, and we should be looking carefully at what we can do to rearrange the board that runs the Postal Service. It's a critical service. It still is. It's made adjustments, but cutting the retirement funds, cutting on-time service, things like that are just not acceptable. Maybe more importantly is the $1.9 billion bill that Biden is pushing, and the effort is to move that by mid-March. There's some division among the Democrats on the Senate side, and they don't have a lot of room to fool around with. And one of them involves the minimum wage, and I quite understand and support a minimum wage, but the device they've had to choose, because their majority is slim, to avoid a supermajority vote, which would otherwise be necessary, is that a reconciliation bill has to do with dollars and cents. And the minimum wage, the parliamentarian is going to decide, I'm pretty sure, doesn't fit a reconciliation bill. And this is not the first time this has happened. And, I believe in a minimum wage and we should have it, but not at the expense of forcing it down the throat of everybody and having it haunt us in the future. So it should be passed as a standalone. I don't know why it won't be. I guess it has to do with the fact that the Republicans favor Wall Street, not Main Street. So that's kind of our problem there. Off and on the Hill is the question of racial justice. How police do what they do to persons of color and other minorities and get away with it. And in Rochester, this poor guy who was having some sort of incident was basically killed by the police. And yesterday there was a statement that there was going to be no indictment of these officers for what they did, knee to the back, not attending to him, basically killing him. This just can't stand in America. This is something that has to be dealt with and isn't being dealt with now. And, ever since we had the incidents we did last year, nothing has happened. And some scratch their heads and say, why do people protest? People protest because nothing's happening. There was a bill from the House to the Senate last May. Nothing has happened from last May until now. And then once again, with the evidence of misconduct and racism, nothing is done. Just not acceptable in America. And I'm hoping that the Biden administration and our incoming Attorney General will be able to address this. So I'm busy avoiding mud holes from the melted snow. So I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Be well. Take care. Bye-bye.